You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Young and the Restless fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt here, and I've got your early edition spoilers for the week of Monday, March 18th through Friday, March 22nd. I can't believe we're about to be 3/4 of the way through the month. It's crazy. I don't even know where February went, and now March is just slipping through my fingers like grains of sand through an hourglass. But wait, that's a whole nother soap. All right. If you have not, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. And as I always do with the early edition spoilers, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what's going on the rest of this week to give you some context for what is coming next week. So let's start on Wednesday, March 13th. Lily Winters is back in town. She walks into Daniel's penthouse to surprise him. She's got a bag of groceries, but it looks like everything is about to turn sour because she sees his little family, him and Heather and Lily. And yes, they are a family and they're entitled to be a family, but cheating on her was a real crap thing to do. All he had to do was find his cojones and make one phone call and say, I am going to get back with my ex. We're over. I'm sorry. And then you go put your penis into your ex. You don't do it in the other order. He's being a little lily-livered P-word boy. I'm going to be nice about it. It's not that I don't think and I've seen in the comments, people are like, oh, they are a family. Okay, except that they weren't together and they're cheating. They're betraying her. And she says on Wednesday that continuing to not tell her and to have an emotional relationship with Heather was cheating. And I agree. Emotional affairs are still cheating, even if you don't put your penis in somebody. And he still wanted to put his penis in her. So Lily's done with Daniel. I'm done with Daniel. We'll see how it goes. Devon and Billy face off at work. Devon's not so. He was complaining about Billy frittering off to do something with Chelsea, but now he's not happy that he's back. So Devon is just not going to be happy. Maybe he's got PMS. I don't even know what to say. And Billy suggests undoing the merger, which is interesting because Mamie is on the other side of this and she wants the merger undone. But because Billy suggested, Devon is opposed. Devon wanted to undo the merger. He even sued, but it's like if Billy suggested, it's bad. If Devon was dying of thirst and Billy offered him water, he would eat sand instead. It's crazy. Victor finally shows up at the ranch. The family's worried and he tells them it's over at last. And he does reveal that he and Nick took care of Jordan, but he doesn't tell the family, at least not on Wednesday, that he's got her locked in a dank basement. And yes, Jordan is locked down there and boy, is she PO'd. I hope she didn't have some kind of secret escape plan, just some kind of backdoor thing or a hidden key. You never know. Also on Wednesday, before Adam goes out to the ranch, he vents to Sally. He is very, very worried about his family. He's also concerned about Sally's business and wants to talk to her about that. But she's like, no, focus on the family. I love you. This is great. Everything's fine. Deal with that crisis. It's very sweet. Michael also talks to Victoria on Wednesday about whether there's a chance for a reunion romance with her and Cole, and she seems to be interested, but tells Michael, don't be trying to matchmake us. Thursday, March 14th, Abby has to play peacemaker. I'm assuming it's at Chancellor Winters, unless it's a Phyllis Christine fight at Society, but I can't tell you which one I am least interested in seeing, whether it's the fight at the office or another Bug and Red fight. Equally disinterested in both. So Ashley Abbott is giving off mixed signals again to Tucker McCall. Tucker's supposed to be leaving for Paris with Audra, and Ashley is being all weird, trying to kiss on him, trying to seduce him, telling Audra they belong together. She's unhinged, and Tucker is seeing it more by the day. And I do believe he doesn't want to be with her. I think he's trying to get over her and move past her, but he is concerned about her, as he should be, as everybody should be. Meanwhile, Daniel has a tough choice to make, and I wonder if he is deciding whether or not he needs to leave town with Heather. I vote yes. Friday, March 15th, Audra stands firm with Tucker. I wonder if he's trying to delay their Paris trip because he's worried about Ashley. Anything involved with Ashley is going to be a trigger point for Audra, which is understandable. Chelsea and Adam spend time together. They are looking for more solutions to help their son, Connor Newman, who continues to struggle with his OCD and some other issues. And Summer and Kyle have a parenting challenge as well. All right, now that takes us to the week of March 18th through the 22nd. Lily is really mad at Daniel. And of course, Daniel works for her. Heather works for her. And she works with Devon. And Daniel ratted out Devon and said he knew. And of course, he didn't have to do that. He could have just kept that tidbit to himself. But as again, I said, he's being a little baby kitten. We know a synonym for that anyway. And I think that she has got to decide whether she is going to let her hurt feelings spill over into the office. I don't think it's fair for them to expect her to look at the two of them every day, Daniel and Heather, at work after what they did. And I really hope she fires them, and I hope Devon is supportive of that. We'll see. Jordan has been caught by Victor, but what now? Is it going to be the cops? Is it going to be a dirt nap? Is it going to be an exile to some scary South American prison where he's got contacts? We'll see. Kyle is reminded of how much Summer means to him as they deal with Harrison's issue. But remember, she has moved on with Chance. They're very cute together. You know, Ashley Abbott's secret personality continues to take over and cause concerns for Jack and Diane and Tucker and Audra and Billy and everybody in her orbit. Meanwhile, Nate and Chance are still talking about feeling stuck and torn in the Abbott versus Winters games that are going on at Chancellor Winters. Neither of them wants to deal with this. They just want it all to stop. I wonder if they do break the company in half. I'm sure that Jill expects Chance to go with Billy and Devon expects Nate to stay with the Winters group, which makes sense. Phyllis Summers needs to decide what's next for her. Is she going to grow up? Is she going to learn from this experience, like learn not to stalk your ex that you raped years ago and throw yourself at him repeatedly when he's in love with another woman? I mean, I think that's a good lesson. I'm not sure how it applies to the future, but in Phyllis's life, it might. And, you know, is she going to lash out or is she going to take it in stride and try and get her crap together? I hope for the latter. Danny is with Christine. Daniel's with Heather. It's all out. Lily's out of it. Phyllis is out of it. So are those four plus Lucy about to leave? Are we going to have a mass Romalotti exit? If I get a vote, my vote is yes. Those are all of our early edition spoilers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please click subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely come back soon. We'll have weekly spoilers, 2-week spoilers, casting news, and everything you need to know about your favorite CBS soap right here with me, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.